Hello, my Libras. Thank you so much for joining me for your February of 2019 horoscope predictions. I'm doing something different again this month, and what I am including in your reading is a rune. So the rune will just enhance the reading, give a little bit more about what you need to know for this month. I'm still using the tarot, and I'm also using my other cards to let you know what's coming and what is leaving your life. So for right now, let's get started. All right, so what is going on for Libra in the month of February? All right, the first card is the Knight of Swords, and this is reversed. The Ten of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Okay, the Knight of Swords reversed. What we're talking about is I feel that you've been working really, really hard. So you've been working on something. You've been saying, again, whenever I see this card, I get the words charge, it's charge, we're going to go and do this. So I feel that you've been working really, really hard on something. And what this is telling me is during the month of February, it's like you're slowing down. You're saying, okay, I really did everything I was supposed to. I am moving, and I will give myself a break because it's almost like a crash diet. You cut everything out and you just go for it. And you really want this goal when it's talking about the Knight of Swords. But I feel that you say, this is not the way to do it. I just need to do things that are planned. It's a balanced way to go and not at all or nothing. I also feel that, thank goodness, the Ten of Swords, this is like the end of what you needed to do. So it's the ending. You don't need to keep doing this anymore. You have two sword cards here. So we're talking about the challenges. We're talking about, the things that you want to do, and anything that you feel maybe you've worked hard on and you've really put your, nose to the grindstone, and it's like, my God, yeah, I just worked really, really hard, really quickly is what I get. So you did it very fast. You said, I'm gonna do this. It reminds me too of like you as far as exams or something, you do a real crash course on it, and you cram everything into a month or two, which normally would take about 6 months to a year. So you did what you were supposed to do, and I feel what this is bringing you is this time where you're looking at um, okay, I did this and I keep getting crash courses. I really, really put my nose to the grindstone. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sit back and make sure that what I have done, I'm going to see some type of rewards. It's almost like I feel you being very, very tired, Libra. I don't know how. It's like some of you are running on adrenaline, and I don't know why. Because when the adrenaline stops, then it's like you just kind of crash, and you're going, wow, okay, I can't believe I did this. I can't believe I did all of this in that short of time. So what you're doing, I feel, is you're really gung-ho about getting something done, studying, passing a test, going for what it is that you want. Entrance exams I get too. So, will I be accepted? I need to really study hard. I feel a lot of you are studying for something. And I don't know what it is. So it's a crash course. Go for it. And when you do that, and then you take the test, or maybe they say, okay, you've done everything you were supposed to do, and now you're just sitting back and you're waiting for the results. I feel that the results are going to be extremely favorable for what you have put yourself through. And I'm glad that the adrenaline is over with. So now it's not a crash and burn. I'm just going to let the dust settle, and I'm going to look at it like I did what I was supposed to do, and I did it very, very well. And now I'm going to sit back and wait. So let me draw some other cards to get a little bit more clarifying on this, and then we'll touch on the rune and we'll go from there. All right, so what can we tell about the Knight of Swords? The Knight of Swords. It's the burden. Okay, so the burden is talking about, again, you look at this. Look at how the sword is up in the air, and then this man's hand is still, it almost reminds me of the same thing, and it's saying, you need to get going, you need to go there, you need to do this. Normally this card is talking about somebody else who is riding on your back or who's telling you what to do, but I feel that this has to do with something that you're really planning on. So that's very interesting. This burden, I feel, is what's going away, obviously, because the Knight of Swords is in reverse right now. The Ten of Swords, the card is isolation. This is actually kind of goes along with this, because you're at a standstill, there's nothing more happening. In this, this is ice, so you are encased in ice, but look at what's happening. You are slowly but surely coming out of that ice. You're thawing out because of all the things that you did. This might have just really thrown you for a loop, and you did your job, you did exactly what you were supposed to do, you did the crash course, and now you're going, okay, fine, I'm just going to sit here and see how this is going to turn out. But it's taking you out of this frozen in time thing. So I feel that a lot of you want to do something with your life, and that would be something to study, professional, I don't know what it is. A lot of you, let me know, put it in the comments. So the Queen of Cups, the card that I drew for this, emotions. Okay, the Queen of Cups is all about emotion, and the sorrow, I feel, is you don't have it anymore. Okay, you do not have this sorrow anymore because you did what you were supposed to do, and I feel that all the things that you were doing was to bring you out of this. And then you're saying, okay, I'm just going to sit here, I'm going to look at it. The card is about foresight and seeing where you're going, your dreams, your hopes in life, and everything that you have done, from saying, all right, I'm going to do it, I'm bringing myself out of isolation, and there's not going to be any more of this, because that is not what I want for my life. I drew one more card just to see what this is going to bring you. And it will bring you this breakthrough. The breakthrough is exactly what it says. You're looking at it and you're going, oh my God, I did all of this, and now I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I am going for it. Now, the rune that I drew, this rune, interesting enough, is talking about harvest. And it's also dealing with a season. And most of the time when we're talking about seasons, we're talking about 1 year. So it's telling you that there's going to be outcomes, beneficial outcomes for you, for this endeavor that you have just gone through. Know this and know and expect it. But it's also saying that you know, everything that you've gone through, you have prepared If we're talking about growing, you've prepared the ground, you've planted the seed, and now you have to see how it's going to cultivate. So this is talking about a year's time. So if those of you who are planning on finishing something or doing something, again, I keep getting professional, doing something with your life at this time, that give it a year and it will be extremely beneficial and you will reap the harvest. Thank you so much, Libra, for watching me. And as always, I will talk to you next month.